In some parts of the world, I don't think the appropriate rate's been charged for catastrophe risk. I think some of the areas of the world where it's less frequent are less modeled and as a result get less attention. Now, of course, they're getting a great deal of attention, and I hope that will lead to more appropriate pricing that can be more stable over time. The second area of interest would be, CBI. Business interruption is going to be one of the really important areas to explore into the future. And there's some real challenges because it's one thing to know the operations of your insured. It's another thing to know all of the operations of the suppliers upon whom they're dependent. And I think the entire industry is really stepping back and trying to think hard about what would be some new and creative solutions to the CBI problem. So that's the other space that I think there's a lot of learning, a lot of thought, and I hear a lot of conversation here at RIMS about that. Our European business, which is about 40% of our revenues, you're really seeing a challenge that we're trying to work with our clients, make sure their purchasing is efficient, that they're really focused on the most important risks in the most efficient way. In the United States, there's a bit more optimism. We're starting to see people invest again, we're starting to see risk be taken again, and there we're kind of excited about what that portends. And then you bring the emerging world into the equation. While they're slowing down as well, still the growth rates are fantastic relative to the Western world. So we see some real opportunity there, and that's why those operations are building out. We continue to look at new places. India comes to mind as a place we're very curious about. We know it's very difficult to get into the India market because of the government restrictions on ownership. But nonetheless, you can see that's another vibrant economy that's going to make a big impact over time. And we already have big operations there, and we get curious about whether we could offer insurance there as well. Eastern Europe is another place where we are not as active as we would like to be, so we're focused on that as well. And finally, I think you'll see us enter new product lines again as we did last year. We entered surety, we entered into marine in the United States, political risk, and I think we'll continue to look for lines of business that round out our portfolio so that we can serve our customers better.